Which film camera is best for a beginner? It really depends on what you set out to achieve. It depends on what your objectives are. In this video, I will break down my recommendations for the ideal camera based on these categories of prospective shooters. The drive-by hobbyist. Now you are the most casual of the hobbyist film shooters. You are just in this for the curiosity factor and have no commitment for longevity in this hobby. The ideal camera to suit your fleeting interests is a point-and-shoot film camera. Point-and-shoot cameras are deceptive in their simplicity, in that they actually do pack a lot of advanced technology in their small bodies. Many come with convenient features such as autofocus, built-in flash, red eye correction, and auto exposure metering to help you get some decent looking photos with a bare minimum effort. You see something that moves or stands still? Just point and click. Simple. Several models come to mind in this category, such as the often hyped and often overpriced Olympus MJU shooters, or the much cheaper alternative, which is the Minolta River 75W Zoom. Some other great alternatives are the Minolta AF Big Finder and the underrated but yet pricey Nikon point-and-shoot cameras. I would almost also recommend a Polaroid camera. Almost. These devices are very easy to shoot with once you get the hang of it. However, I would only recommend them for a more invested shooter, as the price of the film packs can be a limiting factor and the cost can curb your middling enthusiasm for film quite quickly. Also, the vast majority of Polaroid cameras on the market are used and tend to be a bit temperamental in their use, as I found out myself. The casual hobbyist. You are in this for the long haul, but you are not in the position to commit the time or resources for a deep dive into the hobby. A camera that would enable you to access some advanced features but packaged in an easy to use format would be ideal for you. My recommendation for you would be an automatic SLR. These cameras have the advantage of enabling the user to access some higher functions whilst also removing the guesswork from the shooting process. They can pack features such as autofocus, auto exposure lock, auto film loading, and film advance and rewind, as well as a built-in flash. Several cameras meet this specification. My favorite models in this category are the Ricoh Mirai and the Minolta Maxxum 7000 cameras. The Ricoh Mirai, although much maligned for its eccentric design, which I actually love, is indeed a very capable bridge camera, feature-packed and able to hold its own against the most advanced SLR. The beauty of the Minolta Maxxum 7000, on the other hand, is the versatility of the camera and the amazing quality of the lenses. Other than the very cosmetic common issue with the LCD screen, these cameras are very robust and produce amazing images. I would also recommend another bridge camera for you, the Olympus IS3. This camera is not only easy to shoot with, but it is also feature-packed with a great lens. The shooting modes are diverse, even including a manual mode. Even better, this camera has not yet hit the hipster hype train, implying that they are still going for a steal online. For you, I would even go a step further to also suggest the semi-automatic cameras as a bit of a power-up challenge. These include cameras such as the overhyped but good Canon AE1 and AE1 program cameras, and the really amazing sleeper Olympus OM series of film cameras. These cameras will provide you with the convenience of different shooting modes such as aperture priority or shutter priority, and even an assisted manual mode in some models. The Enthusiast hobbyist. Now forget those middling hobbyists. You, on the other hand, are in this for the long run and have the enthusiasm to match. You are willing to spend some money for decent gear and spend long hours researching and learning about film gear and photography techniques. Congratulations, you deserve a camera to match your high level of emotional investment. For your kind, may I recommend that you ditch the formalities and go straight for a manual camera like the Minolta SRT series. These cameras are superb in their ability to produce amazing images that scream film look while having the convenience of a built-in light meter. The advantage of these manual cameras is that they force you to rapidly advance in your understanding of film theory and the principles of photography. They also do not require battery to operate and may even challenge you to learn some advanced principles such as the Sunny 16 rule of exposure. Some models even accommodate a battery to operate a built-in light meter. It gets better for you. You do not even have to stop at manual cameras. I would also recommend rangefinders to you as well. I do recommend them only for the most enthusiastic of hobbyists for these two main reasons. Number one, they require a lot of attention in the focusing department, which can frustrate the casual hobbyist. And number two, they are notoriously difficult to use on moving subjects such as children and require some more advanced skill set such as zone focusing, which may frustrate the casual hobbyist. Now, what are rangefinders? I did a video just on this topic, so check it out. The super hobbyist. You are simply obsessed with all things film photography. You are willing to go the full distance with your newfound passion for film, and you are on your way to developing a healthy case of GAS, which is gear acquisition syndrome. Now, I do admit myself that I do have quite the case of GAS. Hey, at least I'm self-aware. What could possibly go wrong? For you and for your kind, I have a special offering of cameras. Help yourself to the above recommended lists because why not? And while you're at it, here are some more cameras to feed your addiction passion. Medium format cameras are a great treat and will satisfy you to the max. Try your hands at twin lens reflex cameras, that's the TLR cameras, or the SLR medium format cameras. My recommendation for TLRs will be the Yashica 635 because of its simplicity and easy to use functions. Check out this video I made about that. The SLR type medium format cameras are great, and from the few cameras I own that belong to this class, the Mamiya M645 1000S is by far my favorite. This camera is versatile in its function and has a look that somehow draws less attention to it. It looks like a camcorder. I have had the great pleasure of shooting with this camera and it is always such a treat. Pair it with some good film stock and you will be set to making some great images. Now, like a good old TV salesman, I will be remiss if I did not mention another class of film cameras that you would absolutely find fascinating. Like I did, these are the half frame cameras. When I discovered this class of cameras, my mind was quite blown. These were cameras that could take images on half of a full frame and therefore allow you to shoot twice as many photos for a roll of film. These cameras also allow you to create diptychs, a side-by-side dual image that tells a story in its composition, allowing you to be creative to the max. I've done quite a few videos on half frame cameras, so you can check out the description of this video for more. So here's my conclusion. There is no perfect camera for all beginners. The camera you choose must fit your needs and lifestyle. Although the aforementioned cameras are not an exhaustive list, this video should give you a start on where to look to find the best camera for your newfound hobby. Film photography is fun and versatile. However, choose the wrong camera and you will find it laborious and tasking. In this video, I have given you a generous helping of various classes of cameras to suit your needs. However, there is one class of film cameras that I would urge you to avoid at all costs as a beginner, and that is the large format cameras. These are pro level gear that I would only recommend for the advanced enthusiast. Now I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, why don't you leave this video a like, and by all means subscribe to this channel. And if you like what I do on this channel here, I would really appreciate it if you went on my Patreon and became a sponsor for this channel. You could sponsor this channel for as little as $1 a month, and it goes a long way to help me supplement the cost of making videos for you on this channel. Thanks guys, and have a wonderful day.